Okay, here we go. You're now on the second video. The other one was almost 10 minutes, and I just wanted to split the videos up. Here you have a closed circle when the answer is included in the solution set. You have an open circle when the answer is not included in this, not included in the solution set. So we're going to practice graphing these. X is greater than 9. So if I'm going to put 9 on here, 9, oh, but X is going to be greater than 9. So I'm going to put 9 in the middle, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, X is greater than 9. Well, so I'm going to circle 9, but I'm not going to shade it in because it's saying that it is not included. So I'm going to drag my open circle over to 9 and put it on 9. And now if I look at it, X is greater than is going to the right. I'm going to grab one of my arrows, and I have just solved X is greater than 9. Y is less than or equal to 6. So let's say 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So it is including the equal sign. So I'm going to grab myself a closed circle and put it on 6. It is arrows pointing to the left, and our solution set is going to be any number that is equal to or less than 6. So there is my solution set. Z is greater than or equal to, or you could say Z is at least -3. So we're going to say -3. Oops. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to include -3, so it's going to be a closed circle. Oops, kind of made it a little bit like a... Now it's pointing to the left, so I'm going to grab my arrow, and there you have it. M is less than -10. -10, -9, negative, oops, nope, -10. This would be -9, and this would be -11, -12, -13, 14, 15, and 16. It does not include it, so we're making sure we have an open circle on -10. Okay, then it's going to the left, so I'm going to grab my arrow. I accidentally copied it. There you go. So that is graphing solution sets for your inequalities. Next, we are going to write the expression and then also graph it. So a number, any number, you can use any variable that you want. So a number less than or equal to, so it's going to be, this number will be less than or equal to -6. I'm going to write my expressions first, then come back and graph. A number greater than 14. A number less than, oops, not equal to, I just assumed, less than -3. In New York, the law states that a person must be 16-year-old to drive. So here I'm going to say, to get your driver's license, you must be I skipped this one, sorry. I'll do that one. New York, you must be, to drive, you must be at least, so that means that you have to be 16 or greater than to drive. A number greater than or equal to 0. A number greater than or equal to 0. In the U.S., the law states that a person must be, to vote, you must be 18 years old or older. So you must be at least 18. If you only have $15 to spend on your friend's birthday gift, so your gift, you can only spend less than or equal to 15. Students are required to stay at home for quarantine if their temperature is above. So the student must stay at home if your temperature is greater than 100. If your suitcase weighs more than 50 pounds, you need to pay extra. So the suitcase, because you're flying, I'm going to do an S again, if it is greater than, not equal to, if it equals 50 pounds, you don't have to pay extra. Okay, now we're going to go back and we're going to graph these. So I have an equal sign, so I'm going to get a closed circle, and I'm going to put -6 right here. So -6. -6, and now I'm going to grab my arrow, and it will be any value less than -6, which would be -7, -8, and so on. X is greater than 14. So it's not including 14. It's going to be greater than 14, and my arrow is pointing to the right. So then I'm going to say 14, and then it can be 15, 16. These aren't on perfect increments just because it's so tiny to write. X is less than -3. It's not including -3. So, oh, look how chubby I made that. -3, if X is less than -3, so it'd be -4, -5, and the arrow is pointing to the left, so I'm going to move it there. N is greater than or equal to, so there we have a shaded in one, because if you take time to draw the line, you take time to shade it in. So it's going to be 0. And I'm going to put 0, and then it's pointing to the right, so I'm going to move my arrow to the right. I'm going to do this one together, and then you can check the answer key to see if you have the other 4 correct. This one is also, to drive, you must be at least 16, so it's going to be shaded in. Okay, y'all can obviously tell I'm having a challenging time moving this one. Okay. Okay, we're making a really big circle there. Okay, that's going to be 16. And it's greater than, so that means it can be 17, 18. I'm going to grab an arrow pointing to the right, and I'm going to put it right there. Excellent. Okay, so do the last 4 on your own, and you can check these with the answer key, or if you're in the Zoom with us, you can share your screen. Have a great day. Bye.